If you're here, you want to know what bundles are and how to send them. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to do this. So what are bundles? A bundle is where you can take multiple items from one closet, put them in one order, meaning the buyer checks out ones, you print out one shipping label, and you package everything into one package instead of multiple packages.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
That's rad.
How do you send bundles? You can actually do it from your phone or desktop. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do it on both so you can pick what works best for you. Let me show you how to send bundles step by step from your phone. What you'll do is you pull up the Poshmark app. Under the news feed section, you'll go to the likes tab. Instead of hitting the photo they liked in your closet, you will go to this person's profile. In the upper right hand corner, you will see a little circle with a little shopping bag. Hit that. This will bring you to the bundle view. The first view you see is actually the bundle view that if you like anything in their closet, this indicates that you are checking out or you're purchasing. So this is basically your buyer's bundle. Now, as the seller, you will go to the upper right-hand corner where the three little dots are, hit that, and you'll see it says switch to seller view. Hit that. Then it will switch to the seller's view, meaning the person's bundle who you want to sell to. Then you'll just scroll down and you'll have to add their items. So this person only liked one. If they liked multiple, you can add multiple. And you simply just hit the add sign and then their item is added to the bundle. This is where you can send offers or private messages. Now let me show you how to bundle items on the desktop. What you'll do is you'll come to the newsfeed section and go under the likes tab. You will hit the person's icon who has liked your item, so go to their profile. And underneath their banner, you'll see a little circle with a little shopping bag. Hit that. The first bundle you see is your bundle as a customer. So if you're buying anything from their closet. Now, because we want to be in the seller view, all you have to do is go to the little drop-down arrow in the right side, go to switch to seller view, and then it brings you to where you can add items they have liked into their bundle. And you simply just hit the plus shop sign. And from there, you can send an offer or you can leave a private message. Now that you know how to bundle liked items, let me show you how to create and curate bundles for items that have not been liked. This means you can share items from your closet that someone has not liked into their bundle and send them offers.
Oh my God!
So for example, let's go to my closet and I'm going to share this item with one of my most recent likers. And you see it was shared successfully because they had engaged with my closet. Now, if you're trying to share an item and this person has not engaged in your closet, then you will get a message like this. I'll show it up on the screen and you are unable to share it with them. So then I went to this person's bundle to show you that I shared the item and you see the item was shared into their bundle. Now you can see they've also liked an item from my closet that is not added to the bundle. So all I would do is simply hit add and then I would send an offer to this person. Now I'm actually going to delete these shoes from her bundle and let me explain why here in a second. So what I just taught you, I would caution you. I did share those boots into her closet, but I did delete them because I had not engaged with her or talked and I don't know what she's interested or looking for. And I don't even know her shoe size. So I would not add random items to random people's bundles. If I wanted to help her and I wanted to be more of a personal shopper, I'd let her know that I can help her and add items to her bundle for her to go shopping.
Every day I'm hustling.
But this is based on the communication. So think of it as a personal shopper assisting, kind of like when you're going through a store and you have an assistant come help you and they're like, oh, let me show you this, let me show you this. You're like doing that, but you're doing it online. So you're not doing it in a skeezy or sleazy way that annoys someone. You're doing it in a beneficial way. So only use this if you're actually communicating with the buyer. Below in the description is the Poshmark blog post that's related to this topic if you wanted to read more about it. Now there's one more way to send bundles and you can do it in bulk. What you'll do is you'll come over here to your icon and then down here it'll say My Shoppers, which will then take you to a tab that has likes, bundles, past buyers, and shoppers. Now this section is super cool. Instead of you having to send individual bundles, you can send bundles in bulk. And it's broken down into likes, bundlers, past buyers, buyers, shoppers. So there's a lot going on in this My Shoppers tool. So next week's video, I'm going to show you each section and show you step by step how to do it. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on next week's video. Let's talk about sending private messages. This is a really cool benefit. So instead of you having to comment publicly on your listing, you can move it to private messaging in the bundle. This is actually helpful for you as the seller and the buyer. When you communicate with the buyer, you don't need to send spammy or pushy messages. I'm going to give you two different examples that I like to send. The first example is just a simple bundle message. Hi, I saw you like this item, so I added it to your bundle and sent you an offer. I do have other items in my closet and offer additional discounts if you bundle multiple items. Let me know if I can help you find anything. Simple, straightforward, helpful. You didn't start a conversation where it wasn't invited. This person engaged and showed interest in your item. You're simply letting them know, hey, I see you, I got you. If you need anything, feel free to ask. The second example is more of a closet sale message. Hi, I saw you like this item. I'm currently running a closet sale. 20% off bundles of 2 items and 30% off bundles of 3 or more. Feel free to add anything else you'd like to your bundle and I'll send you the discount. Same thing. Not pushy, informative, letting them know because they've already liked an item, hey, you add more, you get a discount. So with these messages, all you're doing is showing that you see that they're interested. You're letting them know that you have a discount or an offer going on in your closet right now, and that you're active and they're on the platform and there to help. Think of it more as customer service. This is not pushy selling. And honestly, some people respond, some people don't.
Star Command, come in. Do you read me? Why don't they answer?
Sometimes you'll send 3, 4, 5, 8 messages and they'll never respond. And sometimes on the 8th message, they will respond. Don't take it personally. All you're doing is informing people along the way of what's going on. One month you might have this sale, then a special holiday sale's coming up, then you added new items to your closet, things like that. Just closet updates. So let's talk about some common confusion and make sure everything is clear. So the first thing I want to make sure that's clear is that you as a seller are not the only one who can create bundles. The buyer can create bundles as well. But if the buyer doesn't know how to create bundles, you as the seller starting the bundle can be helpful. A bundle can be created with only one item like I showed you in the example, and then you can send a message and communicate with the buyer and let them know they can add more items to the bundle. And like I mentioned, if you are communicating with the buyer and they're showing interest in certain things, you can add items to their bundle because it was requested. But don't go curating bundles for people when it wasn't requested. If you didn't know, bundle offers are private. They're only between you and the seller, and that's actually for any offer you send. And something to watch out for is the shipping limit. For Poshmark, you have a £5 shipping limit, and if you are over £5, you as the seller have to pay the fees. So Poshmark recently changed their shipping limits, and I did leave the link below in the description so you can go check it out for yourself on Poshmark. If it's over £5, 5 to 10 pounds, it's additional $5. If it's over 10 pounds to 15 pounds, it's $10. Now, this is really cool. If a bundle goes over 15 pounds, you can generate an additional shipping label and split the order into 2 packages. But this does mean there's extra payment, so you have to keep that in mind. I have not done this before. This is newer on Poshmark, and I have not yet tried this, but it sounds super cool. So now that you know how to create bundles, are you gonna go try it? Let me know in the comments below. If you're super excited to try it, meh, it's okay, or nah, this wasn't cool at all. One thing I think that was a game changer for me when I started on Poshmark and I learned about bundles and private messages, I was active by sending or adding likes to bundles and sending messages. I did that for every single item someone liked, only because I was trying to pick up some momentum and get more sales, and it worked. I found that it worked very well for me, and I tested out different messages. Now, this isn't, I got spammy and pushy. I gave you example messages that I would send or how I would communicate with them. And all I would do is be there and let them know I'm active. And surprisingly, people add items, people ask for help. People will say, I can't purchase till X amount of date. This was when many years ago when I first started, and I really wanted to be making more money. And so I was being proactive on it. Now that I've been on Poshmark a little bit, I actually don't do this anymore. But if I wanted to pick up more of my sales or be more active on it, I would totally start doing this again. So try it. I'm curious if this would work for you, and let me know.